This is Mark Wilson. I've got some more Windows basics for you for Windows 7. And one of the first things I want to cover is those wonderful little things called gadgets. So you get your computer out of the box, you have Windows 7. It's a wonderful little operating system. And one of the things that it has, and that Windows 7 had, or Windows Vista had as well going for it, was these things called gadgets. Now gadgets just kind of hang out in the background. They don't necessarily add a whole lot. They're kind of like a slimmed down version of a program. It may just give you little bits of factoids or information, or act as a portal to another application, perhaps. All you need to do to access these, and it's easier now than ever, is if you're on your desktop, just right-click on your desktop and go down to Gadgets. After you've right-clicked on it, you'll see some different programs in here. Now I have a few customized ones that I've downloaded already, but you will just have basic ones to start off with. Things like weather, the clock, your CPU memory. Another thing you can do is click on Show Details and find out more information about those particular gadgets. So I have all these little ones here, and as I add more, there will be more page options up here. It just depends. And you can also handy dandy little search field, so I can type in just weather if I need to have that. So I'm just going to show you how to add one. So I want this clock here, and I'm just going to double click on it, and there you see in my upper right hand corner, hey, there's my clock. If I want to customize it in any sort of way, I can click on Options, which is this little wrench here. I click on that. I can go through and maybe find a different clock that looks a little bit better, and I can name my clock. So Mark's clock, and there we go. Customize it a little bit. You can just drag on this little dotted section here. That's drag gadget. Move it around. The other cool thing is there's tons and tons of gadgets online, and Windows is nice enough to include a little link here down at the bottom that says Get More Gadgets Online. You click on that, it brings up your web browser. Your web browser loads a page with all these different gadgets. So if I need to check out WeatherBug because it's a little more fully featured, I can just click on Download. I click on Download again, and then Install. And then I just click on Open. And then I click on Run. Now I can just click on Install. And I'm going to show you here. Here it pops up. I just need to set up my settings for it. So here I just need to type in my zip code. Click on Search. It shouldn't usually take too long. And then I just need to, once it finds me, maybe it doesn't like Sioux City. Anyway, usually then I can just go in here, select my city, and I'm done with it. It doesn't seem to be kicking in right now. Alright, and if I want to close it, I don't want it maybe, I can just click on the X. Now down here I see WeatherBug's added in, so I can always bring it up by double clicking on it. Once again, if I need to set my location, click on the wrench for my options. I can finish setting it up, hopefully. There we go. Sioux City. And now it'll bring up, hey, look there. I can see even what direction the wind's coming out of at 6 miles per hour. 82 lovely degrees. And that's pretty much your basics. I mean, you can add a lot of these onto your system. The couple of drawbacks to gadgets are, they're not always fully featured. They don't have a whole lot of different features for them sometimes. It just depends on which one you get. This one I got kind of a even radar on this one. But when you first start up your computer, one thing you have to remember is not to have too many of these running, because what will happen is it'll slow down your boot time. So it'll be a little bit before you get into any program if you have a lot of these running. The other thing is if you have a lot of windows open, like I tend to have, you may never see your gadgets in any given day just because there's stuff in front of them. However, if I just minimize all my windows, there they are. This is good if you keep yourself a clean desktop, you don't have a lot of windows open at any given time. These things kind of give you a look at everything at a glance. So it makes your desktop kind of useful again. And that's not always a bad thing. Next time I'll talk to you about some of the cool gadgets that you may want, might even need to have if you're looking at particular ones. I'll tell you which ones seem to be the best, work out the best for me. For some basic Windows tips, this is Mark Wilson.